One of the most interesting features with Divi is that you can build a custom layout or page. You can then export that as a JSON, J-S-O-N file, and you can share that with members in your team. So for this example, I've created a draft layout that is a page built with Divi Builder that's intended for the English department to customize. So right now I am looking at Lori's portfolio, and I'm going to walk you through how you would add this page to your portfolio. So the first thing that I would do is I would go into my dashboard, which is right here. And I already have Divi right here as a plugin option. Now, if you didn't have that as a plugin, I will link to my video that shows you how to add the plugin. Again, it's free with our UWC Campus Press account, and it is a great tool. So if you haven't added it as a plugin yet, you might want to do that. So Divi is here. That's great. So I'm just going to go over to the Divi library. And now at the top, I have this option to import or export. And I click that, and I'm going to select import because we are pulling a JSON file in. Again, I've already gone ahead and taken the step of downloading that JSON file. So I'll choose file. And depending on the size of the file, once you click import, sometimes it takes a few seconds. If it's larger, it might take a little bit longer. Okay, so now that layout is officially here in the Divi library. So what I want to do next is I'm going to go over to Pages. I'll select Add New, and I want to select Use the Divi Builder. So now I can go to Load Layout. I'll select your saved layouts. There's the layout. It loads everything. I can see all of the different modules. All I then have to do is click Publish. And imagining that Lori is a student in the English department site, she might call it Lit Page, Lang Lit Page. Update that. I can click View Page. Here's the page with all of the different modules. Now I can go back in and customize each one. But you might notice up here at the menu that the page is not actually listed, and that's because we've not yet added it to the menu. So if I go back to Dashboard, I can select Menus. So the first thing that I want to do is select the menu that I want to edit. The one that's here as the default is the footer menu, and that's the menu that's at the bottom, but I actually want that page to sit up on top. So I'm going to select 5 pillars, the primary or main menu. Select. And you can see those were the items that were initially listed. So now I go under Pages, I select Lit Page, Add to Menu, and now it's going to be added. And if I'd like, I can actually pull it up here under the top, or I could have it nestled underneath as a subcategory under Academics. It's completely up to you. I'll drag it at the top. I will click Save Menu, go back to Visit Site, and now you can see Lit Page as part of the menu. When I select, it's going to take me over to this custom made page that, again, I can go in now and I can customize any way I would like. I do have a range of tutorials on specific modules. So again, if I click Edit Page, what you'll notice in this page design is there's all different types of modules. There's code, meaning that's just simply any HTML code, and most things actually will give you shareable HTML code. So you can create a playlist in Spotify, for example, and you can embed that. You can embed the code from Google Slides. You can embed the code from a Padlet, from a Flipboard. I have the toggle module, call to action, text, video, slider. So if I have a series of videos that I've created over time, I can add them in and it will slide through each various one. So again, getting to use Divi Builder, what I suggest is you take a look at the different tutorials one module at a time, and then you get better at building each individual layout. But let's say I want to edit the content that's simply in a toggle. So again, if I want to customize the complete look of this, so just to show you, if I click Preview Changes, it gives me a new tab that I can toggle back and forth through. So right now you see the background here is gray, and let's say Lori is not a fan of gray, but she actually wants that to be a bolder color. I can come in here and I can change that to red. And let's say I want to add something different to the toggle. So you can see these are the items that I've already linked in here, but I can come in and I can change the content and I can add any kind of media that I would like. So everything here in this space is up to the individual author to reformat once they have loaded that page.